For INFPs, productivity should not be the goal. I know you want to be productive. I know that you have this drive to finish all those things on your to-do list. You maybe go out and buy a bullet journal. You got your bujo, it's got it all decorated and you're like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to make this happen. You get all excited about these big projects, these big goals that, could impact the world, could change your life. But then you get distracted. Then you end up doing something else. Then you don't feel motivated to do it, right? You got it all set up, but you don't get it done, right? And a lot of times we get really down on ourselves. Getting a little bit technical with jargon here, your inferior function as an INFP is what is called extroverted thinking. This is what I call the commander, as a member of the cast of your psyche, as a character in your mind. And the commander wants to help you get stuff done, wants to achieve goals, wants to organize things, wants to have a plan A, plan B, plan C, and wants you to, suck it up, don't care about the emotions, just get it done. The problem is that is our inferior function. We have a lot of this inferiority complex around it, as well as it's an aspirational function. That's another name for it. And, it makes sense that this is something that we aspire to have more control over in our lives. We know that if we had more control, if we did the things that we say we want to do, then our lives would be better. That we would, just be in a completely different situation. Maybe have more money to follow our art, our dreams, to buy that cabin in the woods with all those cats and tea and stuff like that. But it sucks. It's a struggle. Because our dominant function is introverted feeling, what I call the soul. This is what resonates with you. This is your values, your conscience. Does it feel good? Does it feel like a right thing to do? And in order to achieve that, all of your parts have to be in alignment. You have to feel that okay, this 100% resonates with all the parts of myself. And then you will feel motivated to do it. The problem is most productivity hacks and techniques and courses and explanations and books don't really focus on that, right? So we have this lie about how productivity should work because we're focusing on how other people do productivity, which is look at the numbers, look at the results that you'll get, just do the thing and it'll feel better and everything will be fine. So what we got to do is we need to attach our identity to it. We need to attach our identity to being someone who is on this quest, who is becoming a better person, or is, achieving these goals, or accomplishing, making a business, writing a book, okay, doing this art project. Attach your identity to that. Don't say I'm being productive when I do this, or I have to check these things off the list, or I have to get this done. Say, this is attached to who I am as a person, or who I want to be as a person. I got all these cars and stuff. Hold on, let me make sure I don't get hit. So we got to make sure that we are focused on who we are becoming with our identity, okay? An artist does art. A writer writes. You cannot be that identity, you cannot emerge into that if you're not doing the actions that are required for it. Okay, so make sure that you really focus on that, and the result of those actions will be you being productive, you accomplishing those things. Okay, it's kind of like a little hack in order to do it. Don't focus on the metrics and those things, although those are helpful. Focus on who you want to be, who you are becoming, how you are doing it, and then when it doesn't work out, because it inevitably will not work out in some ways. And this is something we talk about all the time in the Evolve community, because every month we set these goals for ourselves, and the intention, it's nice. Like, we want to achieve the goals, but more than that, we want to learn about how we set goals. We want to learn what makes the difference. We want to learn, when I set like 5 goals for myself for the day, and I don't accomplish 4 of them, then I feel really bad and I fall off and I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, well, that's a sign that if you make some tweaks, things might be better, okay? It's about learning how you learn, learning how you set goals. And when you do that, then you can more readily, more easily accomplish your tasks. And like I said, attach it to your identity. Know that extroverted thinking is gonna be a problem. Like, it will always have this tinge of like, I just don't know how to do it as much as I want to do it. And you can learn, you can improve, you can gain skills around it, and you can have a better relationship with the commander. But it's not about becoming an ESTJ, it's not about becoming an ENTJ or anything like that. It's about learning how to do the INFP personality type in a way that is going to allow you to succeed while using your gifts. All right? Hope it helps.